Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome. If you're new here, my name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today is Friday, so we've got a weigh-in today. We're rounding out week 8 of my cut. I have 2 weeks left. I cannot even believe it. I also have a pretty important Lola update for you and just updates on life in general. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a weigh-in every single Friday, and I actually upload 4 to 5 videos every week. Down in the description box, you will find nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That's exactly what I followed to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or if you would like to chat with me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite things are also down below for you. So let's talk about my week, my weigh-in, that Lola update, all the things. I hope you had an amazing week. I can't believe that we are halfway through September already. You can see that I've already put up my Halloween decorations. I could not help myself. Troy's like, you know, it's September, right? I said, but it's mid-September. It's mid-September. So I usually skip fall and go right to Halloween. And then when Halloween is over, I go to Thanksgiving, which is kind of more fall themed, and then into Christmas. So the background is going to be changing pretty frequently over the next few months. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, and actually since we moved to our new house and it's gotten closer to Halloween, I'm a little more bummed out that we won't have trick-or-treaters this year. That's one of my favorite things, is handing candy out to the kids. So I may go to my friend Melissa's in my old community to see all the kids and hand out candy. We'll just have to see what happens for Halloween, but I am here for it. I haven't decorated my house yet, but I have done my background, and I actually got a really cool Halloween decoration for my front yard. I'll share that with you guys in a future video, but Halloween is here. Halloween is officially here. So in last week's weigh-in, I told you guys that I've had a little bit of a stressful last few weeks navigating medication, food, and things with Lola, and just Lola getting older in general, and then just being overwhelmingly busy between YouTube and coaching and Bomb Party. That really hasn't changed, to be honest with you. I will say, however, I am feeling a little less stressed. I'm feeling a little bit more zen and calm. I feel like I've gotten into maybe even a little bit better routine now with things, so that a little of that stress is taken off of my plate. Also, eliminating having to film a video for every Sunday has been really helpful. Now, I did put out my favorites video last Sunday. If you missed it, check it out. I shared so many amazing new favorites with you guys, but I am planning, 1 to 2 videos on Sundays, and then just allowing myself that little bit of a break the rest of the month. And that was a really good decision on my part. I'm still able to keep up with my nutrition channel and my beauty channel. I'm just not uploading as much content on my beauty channel, which is absolutely fine. I don't know what will happen as we round out the year and move into next year, but any changes that I make moving into 2026, I will share with you. I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like for me over the next few months. Things have been going really great with Bomb Party. I'm extremely busy. My lives, my customer base, my community has been growing so much, and it has been one of the most fulfilling, rewarding things that I've ever done. I truly love Bomb Party. I love the jewelry. I have the best community. My TikTok lives are so much fun. It's been an incredible source of income for my family, which I am so thankful for. It just really was one of the best decisions that I ever made. And that, as that grows over the next few months, is also going to play a part in what I'm doing in the new year. So I will definitely give you a pretty massive life channel what's going on update as we get closer to the end of the year, but I've been loving it, and I'm excited to go live tomorrow and Sunday. It's been amazing. And I will put down in the description box my TikTok if you guys want to come check out a live, as well as the link to order if you want to come party with us. It really truly is the most beautiful jewelry. It's so affordable. We have our October opal collection coming out. It's been really great. So I'm so thankful for that. One of the best decisions I've ever made. Wanted to give you a pretty important Lola update before I jump into how my cut has been going in this week's weigh-in. So I mentioned that Lola has a pretty good sized cyst on her neck right here. When she went to oncology last week, they did sample it. And I mentioned this in, I think last Friday's weigh-in or Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day. it's all a blur. But I have mentioned that they did biopsy that. When her oncologist looked at it under a microscope, she said that she saw some cells indicative of a cyst, but there really wasn't a lot of fluid that came out of it. Now Lola is 12 and a half, and as dogs get older, especially her breed, Pit Bull Boxer, they do develop lymphomas. I never say that right. Lymphomas, like fatty masses. That's very, very normal. So we thought maybe that's what it was. We weren't 100% sure. Well, I actually just got the cytology report back on Monday. So her oncologist called and she said, in typical Lola fashion, the report came back a little inconclusive. That always happens with Lola. If you guys remember, even diagnosed with lymphoma, her going out of remission of lymphoma, it was all just up in the air. What was it? And then remember when she had that heart issue and she was in the ER and we spent thousands on procedures and tests. We still never had a definitive answer. We still don't know what caused that heart issue. So in true Lola fashion, it kind of came back up in the air. However, when they looked at the mass on her neck, it did show cells showing lymphomas. That's right, lymphoma, with the fatty mass. However, when they looked at it, when cytology did their looking into it, they said that it also could be some type of malignant tumor. Now, that was a scary word to me. Malignant typically means cancer, fast spreading. They said that if anything, it was a lymphoma sarcoma. So I Googled it, of course, and had to figure out what that was. And if that's what it is very, very slow moving, and it typically doesn't go into the major organs in the body. Where it could affect Lola because of where it is located is her lungs. Now, her oncologist said that what is recommended by cytology, which is textbook recommendation, is to have it surgically removed. That way they can figure out exactly what it is. Is it just a fatty mass, or is it some type of tumor or malignant, slow growing tumor? What is it? So we talked about it, and with Lola being over 12 years old, and it not affecting Lola at all. Her quality of life is not affected by it. It is pretty good size, but it doesn't seem to bother Lola. I can touch it, pull it, everything. And even Dr. Duckett said when she put a needle in it to aspirate it, Lola didn't even flinch. So with Lola's age, we're going to continue to watch it. Now, I see her oncologist once a month. She measures it every month. We're going to watch it like a hawk. And she said that what she's going to do is if we get to the stage, if it does continue to grow, which hopefully it doesn't, knock on some wood, if it continues to grow, she will let me know when we're getting to the phase where surgery would not be an option due to its size. And then at that point, we could make a decision whether to have it removed or not. So as of right now, we don't know what it is. We are going to watch it. I am not comfortable putting my 12-and-a-half-year-old dog under anesthesia unless it's absolutely necessary. I could not live with myself if something happened to her under anesthesia just to find out that it's a fatty mass. And when I spoke with her oncologist, she agreed with me 100%. She said, I'm telling you what the textbook says. That doesn't mean that that's what you have to do, but I'm telling you what the textbook says should happen with that mass on Lola's neck. So that is the decision that we made together, me and her oncologist, that we're just going to watch it. If I notice any change in how it affects Lola's quality of life, or if I feel like Lola's getting sick or something weird is going on that could be that, then obviously I will call her oncologist and we'll take a different route. But as of right now, due to Lola's age, due to everything my poor sweet Lola has been through, I'm not comfortable putting her under anesthesia. And that seems to be the agreement of her oncologist. And she did say, I see Lola every month. We will monitor it and we will go from there. It's just so frustrating to not have a definitive answer, which is typical Lola. However, I'm grateful that the definitive answer isn't that it needs to be surgically removed, because then that is a whole nother conversation and a whole nother stress or worry on my plate. So that's where we're at with the mass. We measure it every single month. It had grown quite a bit in the course of a month. It is pretty good size. I would say that it's about the size of a quarter. So it's pretty good size. So we're just going to watch it. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm going to just continue to do what I've been doing, and that is to value every minute of every single day with Lola. I'm so grateful she's still here. 2 rounds of chemotherapy, lymphoma, kidney disease, now this. I'm just glad that she's here and she's happy, she's healthy. Overall, she's doing really, really well. We have some odd things that happen here and there. Her eating is a little off still. Giving her pills is a little off still. I now discovered that she really likes chicken this week, so I've been putting her pills in some chicken. So it's just, it's every day with Lola. It's every minute of every single day. The biggest stress of my day is the 4 times a day that I have to give her pills and the 1 time a day that I have to feed her. That is literally my biggest stress in life. And if that's the biggest stress I have in life, I guess it's not that bad. I guess it's not that bad. And I'm just doing my best to make Lola comfortable and happy and healthy. And like I said, I value every single minute of every single day with her. It is a true blessing. Literally, the 24 hours every day is a true blessing with her. And I'm just glad she's doing well. It's truly, truly all that I can ask for. And thank you, Diesel, for watching over us and watching over Lola. I don't want to get emotional. It's just, it's been a lot. Like, the anticipatory grief over the last 2 years, plus the loss of Diesel, it's been a lot, and it's something that I think about and struggle with almost every single day. I just really try to look at the positive, and for me, that's Lola still being here and being healthy. I mean, right now she's zonked out on the couch. She does sleep a lot more, but that is also part of an aging older dog. And I will say, like, to lighten the mood a little bit, her oncologist said, welcome to having a senior dog. Like, it's a day by day thing. Things change on the daily, sometimes on the hour. So things are going good. And that's the update with the mass on her neck. We're just going to kind of go from there. But overall, she's doing well, and I'm thankful. Palmer's doing great. Troy's actually doing really well. Poor Troy, he does have some kind of callus on his foot. He gets this callus on the side of his foot, so it rubs on his shoe, and then it just makes it worse, and it's really painful. So he actually went to the foot doctor this week, and it's kind of like gross TMI. They kind of file it down, and then he files it with this like sandpaper tape. Listen, I don't know. That poor guy, it's never ending. Between him and Lola, it's never, ever ending. He's been enjoying his early retirement and just been enjoying the community. And I'm just thankful overall that my family is happy and healthy. I'm also doing really well. Like I said, I've got 2 weeks left of my cut. I can't even believe it. I will say that working out right now for boot camp outside is miserable. It's so muggy and so hot. I'm so disgustingly sweaty. On Monday and Wednesday, I had to wipe the sweat out of dripping into my eyes because it was burning my eyes. And it's pretty miserable. I even thought about not coming back to boot camp until winter. Your girl is ready for winter. Like, bring on the cold weather, which cold in Arizona is like 50s. I mean, it does get down into the 20s and 30s overnight, but I'm ready. I'm ready for hoodie weather. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for all the holidays. I'm ready. So I am just trying my best to make it through the next month or so of boot camp. Luckily, the first week of October, if all goes well with Lola, I'll be in Tennessee. So I only have a couple more weeks of misery working out outside, but we have gotten quite a bit of rain this year, which has been really, really, really good. We definitely need it. The last year or so of monsoon season has been almost non-existent, and we don't get rain any other time of year. So it has been nice to get the rain. The thunder has not been nice since Lola's scared to death of it, but I think we are past that. I think we're past the main portion of monsoon season and the thunder and the lightning and the misery of being outside working out. My cut has been going well. I've been really good about staying in my calories. I've been hitting my protein goal every day. But to be honest with you, I'm getting to the point that I'm over it. I'm 8 weeks in, which typical cuts are 8 to 12 weeks, and mine is for 10 weeks. So I'm kind of counting down the days for the next 2 weeks until it is over and I can go back to maintenance. But overall, it's not been as bad as I thought that it was going to be scale-wise. I am noticing some changes in my body. I'm noticing that my clothes are fitting better, which is very interesting, which is kind of what I was hoping. I have been taking progress pictures. I have been taking measurements. Obviously, I track my weight and share that with you guys every Friday. So as we get to the end of the cut, I'll be doing a final video for you guys about how the cut went, and I'll pop in those pictures and measurements at that time. But I feel like overall, it's been a pretty successful cut, but I'm ready. I'm ready to just go back to maintenance, 100% ready to go back into maintenance. So with that, let's talk about my weigh-in for the week. So I am about a week and a half out from starting my cycle again. I feel like my cycle itself takes forever, and then the time in between not having it goes like that. Who else feels that way? I just feel like it's just so fast and then it's here again, which is not a good time. I am ready for that to be over as well. This week, I did go through my ovulation and my weight always spikes up. So it was interesting because I was pretty low at the beginning of the week, and then I went through ovulation for a few days and my weight kind of spiked back up again. I am through ovulation now, and like I said, I'm about a week and a half out from another cycle. So when I stepped on the scale today, I'm down 0.4 pounds. I will take it. It is a loss, and we are doing well on this cut as far as the scale is going. But where I'm really focused is my body composition and how my clothing is fitting, my measurements, those pictures. But I am down 0.4 pounds for the week. and I am thrilled with that. Absolutely thrilled. So I will go ahead and pop up here on the screen my 0.4 pound weight loss, how much I've lost total, as well as my current weight. And like I said, there'll be a cut update video coming out as I finish out, once I finish out my 10-week cut. So I want to hear from you guys. How was your week? Have you decorated for Halloween? Are you just in fall mode right now? How's the weather for you? Fill me in on everything down below. And as always, send your good vibes, prayers, and love for Lola. This Sunday's bomb party is going to be a dedicated to Lola bomb party as we look into future treatments and medications for Lola, for lymphoma, kidney disease, and now this mass on our neck. The proceeds of Sunday's party all go to benefit Lola. So if you want to get your first exposure to bomb party, Sunday's a great day to do it because everything goes for Lola. So I will have all of that down below for you as well. The link for bomb party, my TikTok, everything. And of course, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. And of course, I will see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Friday, friends. Bye.